Before we get into today's video, I want to begin by saying that this is a normal upload. But today we're covering a massive topic that's going on in the bike scene. And if you heard about this case, there are some new discoverables that's pretty much putting an end to all of this. In this episode, we cover all the evidence presented, all the way down to his confession that confirms he's been faking life-threatening injuries for money.
I'm getting taken straight to jail, so I'm gonna be dropping a GoFundMe because I don't have health insurance or anything.
I'll put timestamps in the comments if you're looking for exact portions of this video. Be sure to check the description to give exposure to all the people who are coming help forward to investigate all this. Like I said, with all this evidence that we have now, everything's pretty much wrapped up and his case is done. It's really cool to see all the creators come together for a good cause. And if you want to learn how to help as well, stick around to the end of the video.
What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. We're out on the gorgeous M1000 as we have been recently in the videos, but we have a crazy story to talk about today. We're in Kansas City right now and we're about to go link up with one of the homies I haven't seen in a long time. He got a new to him S1000 not too long ago. We're gonna go throw some woolies with him. We're gonna go cruise around Kansas City, check out the city. It's been a long time, but mainly we have a massive story to discuss today. Now, I'm sure most of you guys, if you're on social media in any way, shape, or form, have heard about the story, seen things about it. So we're gonna hop on the M1000 and talk about this story in more depth. I really did not plan on making a video on this whole situation just because a lot of people already are talking about it, which I think it's good. I think a lot of people should be talking about this. This is a huge ordeal, and like I said, as things go on, more things are coming out about this case. Somehow I didn't think it could get worse, but it's getting worse. I also want to start real quick and talk about how I don't ever really talk about drama at all on this channel. I've made one video out of the hundreds of where I touched a little bit on drama before, but this is something that's huge in the bike community. People need to be brought awareness of this entire situation because it's not cool. Nobody should be taking examples from this guy. Basically, if you don't know about this entire situation, let me get you up to date before we go any further. This guy on TikTok, Instagram, his entire content is him dancing around the bike. I have no problem with that. Although I do think these motorcycles are meant to ride them. Hello? We're not going to go into my opinion on that. We're here to talk about him running from the police, him crashing while he's running from the cops, and then now he's making a GoFundMe. A lot of people are saying it was Georgia State Patrol, which it wasn't. It was a unit out of Georgia, which you could say that, you know, a lot of the boys are the same, they operate the same. Sure, if you've been around for a minute, you know about GSP. You know you should never run from GSP. The boys are dogs.
Sir, it's the wrong one. This is my game right here. This is my game.
They will chase you to the end of the earth, and they will have a great time doing it. But it wasn't GSP. There was another unit in Georgia. After everything, he got ran over by the Tahoe. I don't think he deserved getting ran over. Again, we're here for the fact that he ran from the police and is now pleading for his audience to pay for all of his who knows what. The whole fact that it's GoFundMe, it states that he's in critical condition, that doctors are working around the clock to try to help save him. There's photos of him like throwing up the deuces when he was in the stretcher, showing that he was more than coherent to see that somebody was taking photo of him. He posed for the camera, but apparently doctors are working around the clock to try to save him. There's also pictures of him getting up and walking out of the stretcher. So not only is he fully coherent to pose for the camera, I just ran from the cops and got ran over. Donate to my GoFundMe. Deuces, man. It is the most biggest cornball you could ever do. It's very corny to me when people post GoFundMes after them looping a bike, them crashing a bike when it was their fault. Even if somebody ran me over, I'm not gonna ask the people who have supported my dreams for money. I understand the that I'm doing is stupid. My God, running from the police in the rain, he has no gloves on, he's in a t-shirt. That is another level of stupidity. He's also posted that he said that he had gear on, which how are you going to say you have gear on? It's not even like he had a hoodie on where you could say he had some sort of protection, or he had gloves on where, yeah, you could say gear is an accommodation of gloves. He doesn't even have gloves on. I've been watching closely on the people who have been talking about this case, investigating it further. We've looked up the mugshot. The mugshot is there to confirm that it is this dancing moto guy. There's just so many things about all this that just doesn't make sense. You'd think that he would like dot his T's and make sure some of the things that he was saying made sense, but he didn't. This is why I'm saying it's so unbelievable to me. How are you in ICU fighting for your life, but you're posting the video, but you're throwing deuces on the stretcher, but you're walking around? He had time to pull that footage off his GoPro while he was at the hospital. They say, hell yeah! Goddamn right, brother. Boys walking out in the middle of the road, man. I love being back in Kansas City so much. It's the little things for me, you know. It's the little things for me, you know. Like, not saying I'm in critical condition. Bro was shucking deuces and walking on the stretcher. But again, he's in critical condition, yeah. I'm sure he'll be back to dancing around his bike before long. I'm sure he'll be thanking all the people who's donated to him. And he's generated over $10,000. He could go buy a an R1. My God, could you imagine being a Yamaha R1 in a dealership and seeing this guy pawn his way into the dealership to buy you? It is so freaking nice out here in KC too. It's October right now, which is the start of the weather changing. I'm so glad I live in Texas, man. I can ride year round. He said, what's up, dude?
It's an S1000. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, it's actually an M. This is the upgraded version of the S.
How much is one of these monsters?
What do you think looking at how much you think?
I don't know. I was looking at the H2 that they had, the Kawasaki H2.
Yeah, so MSRP on this, out the door and everything, you bought it brand new, 45.
Can I record this?
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Bro.
If you want some pictures, dude, I'll take a picture of you next to it, dude.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I went out to Cali with it, took it to Tijuana, Mexico. So, but I'm originally from Kansas City.
I want this bike.
Dude, the dream bike for everybody, bro. Including myself. Hard work will get you anything you want in life. Never giving up, you know? Let me turn it on for you real quick. What was your name? Good to meet you, bro. Hopefully next time I'm out at KC, I'll run into you and you'll have one.
I hope so.
We'll go for a ride, bro.
Hell yeah.
That'll be gangster, dude. Have a good day. We're gonna go ahead to meet up with some of the bros. I think the homie Nick's gonna pull up on his Gixxer, and we get to see the bro Cisco throw stoppies in between traffic. We're gonna dive back into the topic of the dancing moto guy here in just a minute. But like I mentioned earlier in the video, it's a typical upload. Gonna ride around and ride with some friends. But we're not done talking about it. I'm not done yet with you, dancing moto. I don't know who you think you are. I don't claim this guy as somebody who's in the bike scene, and if I can speak on a good portion of the community, we do not claim this guy. Give me your money that you go to work for every single day that you wake up and you get out of your bed, out of your house, and eliminate a good portion of your life for. Give me your money. I can't tell you how bad that pisses me off. He's a f***ing thief. I don't care what you say. And there's like two people I hate more than anything in the world. It's liars, it's thieves. I hate this guy. I'm sorry, I don't care. People watch content and they make their own assumptions of how you are. If you're speaking facts, if you're talking about opinion, it doesn't matter. People are not stupid. They can put two and two together. You can't deny hard facts. Your homies are posting you walking. You know, maybe you tell your homies that, hey, I'm about to try to hit a lick on my all my followers. His audience is completely different than majority of content creators' audiences. For one, it's a completely new style of niche. The biking community is so big and it's just becoming massive by the day. So we're gonna see more genres of biking content come out, whether we like it or not. The dancing stuff is something still new. Easy to presume that the people who are tapped into his content are people who just like to see, you know, the stuff that makes them smile. People having a good time, right? You're dancing, that's obviously a form of you having fun. Never see these dancing guys do is talk about how to ride their bikes, which I guess that's okay, but for one, you have an audience. You need to talk to people. There's people that are watching your videos and they need to understand how dangerous these things are. For two, I don't want to hear shit when you crash due to something that could be easily avoided unavoidable if you took the time to learn how to ride your bike. If you had common sense and you knew how to ride your bike, you would understand that you would not be able to escape these guys on an R7 in the rain. Unless you know how to ride the bike, you know? So that just tells me that he presumes that he knows, or at least he thinks he knows that he can ride the bike. Like I've said already like 3 times, God, I did not want to make this video so bad. I was just watching all the stories on this and I was like, you know what? There's enough people talking about it. I don't think I need to voice my opinion, but the entire situation is extremely lame to me. There will be tons of people, which, you know, there's already tons of people who will donate to his GoFundMe, and they'll have no idea that he's lying about all of this. I really hope that everybody who's making videos on this, who are creators in the space, I hope all of their videos do well, extremely well, because people need to know about this, and people need to understand that this going on. There's a lot of weird people in the bike community, and if people are watching this video and they're fans of Dancing Moto or have a completely different outlook than I do, that's fine. I don't care. If you support somebody who scams people, then there's no arguing with you. No arguing with you, period. I hope this dude gets everything he's got coming to him, which should be jail time. You know, the sad thing too is, you know, the police aren't even bad people, dude. I've been seeing so much on my timeline of people running from the cops and posting it, think it's cool. This guy on my timeline the other day was riding around throwing eggs at police officers. Like, sure, I guess it's funny, but it's like these guys are just minding their own business. You're giving bikers a bad rep, and then you wonder why the cops chase after us or pull us over for, you know, just doing a little bit over. Why cops mess with bikes so much? Because we have douchebags, an immense amount of douchers. They have these bikes in front of them and there's cameras in their hand, and people absorb their content. People say, oh yeah, he's like, F the cops, dude, what about it? You'd never have to worry about police again when you have a motorcycle. You are a fucking douchebag. You also are a ticking time bomb. There's gonna be a situation where you try to run from the cops, you push yourself, and shit happens. Shit happens all the time. Every single day. Every single time I'm on these bikes. Multiple instances of people pulling out in front of me. No, we need water. We need water. Ironically, too, the last time I made a video, remember when I mentioned I've made one video out of the hundreds talking about a little bit of drama from when a guy ran from the police and posted it. Here we are again talking about a whole nother instance, but along the same lines. Bro's in critical condition, but make sure we get that clip out so everybody knows, because this GoFundMe that's coming, it's gonna be huge, boys. Think about how much money we'll make off of all these people, dude. All these people on social media who work, actually have 9-to-5s, who don't have time to investigate any of this and understand that it is a fucking scam. Absolutely insane. Well, we got some drinks. We're gonna pop like right over across the street. That's where we're meeting up with the bros at. I'm excited to see the boy Cisco. I seen Nick this morning, so hopefully we'll go grab some food too. Yes, sir. All this talk about scammers is making me hungry. He has to think that everybody's just stupid. He 100% assumes that everybody's just a moron. Alright, well, we're gonna put everything on hold for just 1 second. We're gonna meet the bros. We're supposed to be here before long. And we're gonna go do some wolies with the boys Cisco and Nick.
The bro Cisco, he pulled up the red S1000. Man, I miss this bike. If you guys are new to the channel, you won't even remember, but I used to have this same spec S1K. Traction from that little spot over there. Oh my god. Let's go! That was fire.
We're getting back on the bike. We're gonna catch a little ride with the bros. Ah! Look at this shit. Oh! Control's insane. Oh! Into the corner? No way, bro. Walks it around the corner, right? It's way too tight of a corner. Oh my god. I've been baffled. 25 miles per hour right now. Dude literally has it vertical. Bro's been sunning for a long time, if you couldn't tell. Let's go! Let's go. I can't believe that's bro's first 1000cc. He hasn't even had that bike that long, that Red S1000. The perfect example, boys, if you get good on any bike, all those mechanics transfer over to every single bike that you own or that you ride. KC got some dogs, bro. Cisco's been in the city forever, man. Let's go. I was just accommodating speed for me, but he's gonna swerve the semi. Nope, he's going straight up to it. Like that, he can just hold it next to me. Not on bro's level. But we got the sumo, and that's what we got the sumo for. We've been working on it. Safe to say that this video is not getting monetized. Never really keep them 1000 in this screen, but it's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, they just paved this. Bro, what a vibe. The S and the M is flying through the air right now. She just gave us the small cans. Good to be back home though, and they're doing a lot of stuff around the city. There's like an amphitheater going in right there for concerts. They're holding the World Cup for soccer next year here in Kansas City, which is pretty insane. Oh yeah, dude, this spot is so good. Have you ever had this spot? What is that, bro? Nah, that's insane, bro. He's got snow goggles or ski goggles on, no helmet.
I don't get it, dude.
Bro, I don't get it either.
How do you have goggles if you're not even gonna use it? Like, put a helmet on.
Goggles, bro? No, that's insane. I'll see you later tonight, my guy. We're actually gonna be taking the M back and grabbing the sumo and going out for a night ride with all the bros. But we just had some fire food. Let's switch this thing back to the normal screen. I like the normal screen better. Drop a comment, what do you guys think? Normal screen or the race screen? Let's touch back on the original topic that we started on in today's video. Oh, here it goes! Dude, look at these roads, man. Hopefully Kansas City takes some of the World Cup money that they generate next year and fix these roads. For homies like Cisco, dude, he just changes lanes like so aggressively every time. Oh! The bunny hops! The one-handed stop is insane. We get it. Bro's seen a motorcycle a few days in his life. We get it. Bro ain't even gonna say shit, he just got released. Bro, put your hand there, bro. I'm out of here, bro. You're a dog. Yeah, I'll see you here in a couple hours, bro. Be safe. I don't even think he knew what I said, but... Car seat. There's a lot of things that I keep my mouth closed on that I see going out in the biker community. I hold my tongue because I don't want to complain about things, but I couldn't hold my tongue for this one. It has to be said. It doesn't sit right with me how he can just take these people money and get away with it. Bro will never live this one down. And that's besides the point. The point is everybody's money that was embezzled from this guy. It was scammed away on a sense of hope that, you know, these people are doing something positive. Again, for the person they watch, the person that they like. So hot. I looked over to my right, they're like, yeah. Looked over to my left, bro smiling. This is why I love the bike life, man. This is why I'm so passionate about talking about this, because I can't stand for f***ing bottom feeders in the community taking people's money. Vlogs going and doing everything that I normally do, but if you do some shady shit, calling out all the fucking creators right now in the motorcycle space, I am going to grill your shit. I'm going to make sure that everybody knows. There's people that can potentially watch my videos, I'll watch his videos, that's seen it and donated, so now you're f***ing with my people. I got the topic while we were riding with Cisco and Nick because I just didn't want to talk about that while we were doing that. I wanted to have fun on the bike for a little bit, and then we resumed, just like kind of we're doing right now. It's unfortunate. You think a GoFundMe being like one of the last cases scenarios for some people, and it ruins it for great people who actually have tragedies in their life or medical bills that they need to pay for. It ruins it for people who have like terminal cancer or like lost limbs. They need organs, they need awareness, they need funding. I'm sure things will come about it, and I'll try to keep updates going in this video in the comment section. But I'll be curious to see what Mr. Dancing Moto guy has to say about all this. With enough light being shined on the situation, pretty much everybody's talking about it. Everybody knows what's going on right now, and if you didn't, you do now from this video. So I'm sure Mr. Dancing Moto guy is going to make an apology video. I'm sure he's going to talk about, you know, some things that were misleading, even though everything's in front of us.
And when I said everything was in front of us then, it's even more so now than ever. From the time of filming this video, this situation just happened. We are now 2 weeks in, and a lot has happened within those 2 weeks. So here's everything that we currently currently have. We know that Mr. Dancing Moto crashed October 7th, which is the same day he posted the GoFundMe. The next day, October 8th, he was released from the hospital, which was actually confirmed by somebody who went to the hospital to confirm himself.
It's 9 days after Dancing Moto ran from the cops. We're going to go and check out to see if he's actually in the hospital in critical condition like they claim. All right, we're here. Let's go see if he's actually in here or not. My buddy was in a motorcycle wreck. See if he's taking visitors.
Alright, when was it? What's his last name?
It was October 7th.
He's not on my list.
He's not here?
He's not here.
Is there another hospital in this county?
Not in this area that I know of.
Is there any way to see if like he's already been released, maybe?
That's the thing, I don't have him on the list, so if he had to be released from here.
He was booked into jail that same day with the arrest record showing the following. He was charged with fleeing and eluding, which is a felony by the way, operating an unregistered vehicle, he had no insurance on the bike as well, removing or tampering with license plate, which means he either one, had no license plate at all, or two, he was rocking a fake plate or a stolen plate at that. Driving with suspended license, reckless driving, and passing in a no passing. He spent 1 day and was released in jail on October 9th the following day. If it isn't extremely blatant at this point that he is scamming people, a voice message from him leaked while he was still in the hospital, and without him knowing, he subtly confesses to it all.
Thank you. I can't really use my hands right now. In the morning, if I'm okay, I'm getting taken straight to jail, so I'm gonna be dropping a GoFundMe because I don't have health insurance or anything. And, they're gonna try to bail me out. I don't know how much my bail is, but it'd probably be like 10 grand, 20 grand, I don't know. But I appreciate you so much, actually.
Never was in critical condition, obviously by his own words, his own testament, and was booked right after the accident, the day after the accident.
Since his release, his bike, the Black R7, has been spotted in local shops, which indicates he got the bike back from the tow lot and he's in the process of getting everything fixed. We heard in that voice message that he doesn't have health insurance, but with the ability to put medical bills on liens so you can just pay them off over time, there's no telling where the money's coming from to fix that R7. And also keep in mind, you can request a payout on GoFundMe almost as soon as the donations start to come in. And looking at the damage on the bike, it looks like typical low side damage. Now from the outside in, it looks like Mr. Dancing Moto is starting to make a comeback. And if you want to help with this case, like I said way earlier in the video, there's two things that you can do that's absolutely free. There's a link in the description of this video where you guys can go report him on GoFundMe. And although he's 1000% withdrawed all that money that he's made on GoFundMe, they have a direct line to the feds. If anybody can expedite the process of this guy getting indicted, it's these guys. The second thing you can do is share this video with a friend. Every video you see on this topic, share it. The more people know about this, the better chance we have at saving people from getting scammed on this current situation and potentially even in the future.
All the evidence is in front of us, and anything that comes out from here, it's just gonna be more damage for Mr. Dancing Moto guy. I don't think bro deserved to get ran over, and that's not why we're here. I think that is a crazy ordeal to this whole situation, absolutely. But we're here because he's scamming people. This is the entire reason why I made this video. But we're gonna pretty much wrap up the video here. Today was an awesome day. I enjoyed myself thoroughly out in KC, seeing the boys Cisco and Nick. We got a lot of things to work on with the Woolies, as you guys can see. I'm nowhere near where I should be. So we're gonna spend some time on the Sumo. Eventually the goal is to transfer it over into the M and add some more fun to our rides with the slow mile per hour wheelie. So we got some work to do. But anyways, I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. I will catch you very soon in the next one. Peace.